next screenshot that I was going to show, and I hit end live by accident. So my fault. But it was also good because my manager right now immediately called me and was like, you shouldn't show that cease and desist. So, oops. And he said, you're bringing up stuff that people that isn't important. So why are you talking about it again? I'm talking about it because this is misinformation that is used as ammunition against my fans. And these things are simply not true. And I think that they are serious. And I would like for there to be ammunition back for you guys to be able to use against people who bring this up. Because I can guarantee you, as from the bottom of my heart, this is genuine misinformation. The remix contest wasn't announced because of mismanagement. I kept this under the books. However, I showed the receipts that I did pay the winners and all this stuff. Okay? And another thing was the car incident. There's a video online that showcases that incident as me hitting a fan's car, then running away, and then they said that I just came back and signed it and left. Not true. I was on video to pick up one of the promoters for an event on video, and we were filming a content, and while filming the content, I accidentally hit someone's car while pulling into a parking spot. For the content, I opened the door and I ran. They ended the video. I came back immediately and I checked out the victim, whose car we just scratched. And I was like, okay, so what do we do from now on? Can I get your insurance? Are you okay? First of all, I gave her a hug. There's a picture of our hug on the internet. And then we made sure everything was good. We offered compensation. She was like, no, it's okay. It's just my grandma's car. I was like, okay, that's weird, but that's fine. And then it was in the context of a fan meet. This whole thing was at a fan meet. I went to pick up the promoter after a fan meet. So I was like, if you're okay, I think this situation is kind of ridiculous because everyone knows I'm a bad driver. Can I sign your car? And then I signed the scratch, and then that was it. And then I talked about it because it was funny. Moral of that story is don't ever let Beomhan drive again. Yes, but I didn't hit someone and run away and then sign it. Like, that's super egotistical. So, no. Oh, gosh. There's that. And then, now there's close friends, people who knew me, who come out and speak about me as though I am toxic, manipulative, and a terrible person. And they're so glad that my true colors are showing. Just so you guys know, after I've ended the first live, I will not be saving this second part because of a lot of things that I'm going to show. Okay? And you guys can repost it. I honestly don't mind. However, I'm not going to be saving this on my page. Okay? There are people who are coming out. First, when I went to perform in Nebula, I went to a high school of 5,000 kids. Okay? Everyone knew me because I performed and I did all these things. And everyone has a story with me. So when I performed in Nebula in New York, in my hometown, everybody was texting people not to go, don't go support him, all this stuff. I saw him play a basketball game with his coach one time, and like all this stuff. And like, he's just like a super weird guy, right? So all these smear campaigns, like, I'm already used to, right? Hold on. All this is live. I'm really nervous. I want to get the things I want to say out, okay? First, there was a guy who made a TikTok. I was not friends with this guy. We had disagreements all the time. And when you disagree with someone, you argue with them. And this person has been hate watching my career apparently since I was training, right? And there's going to be a lot of people who don't like me, like you, right? Who will take these opportunities and continue to bring stuff up. And I'm not saying that I've never done anything wrong in my life, but a lot of these things, please check the credibility of where it comes from. And there's one guy on TikTok who's just posting every single day, admits that he's clout chasing and talking about this and that. Okay, cool. Someone says, no, I like you. I love you too. I really love you. Thank you. And when I addressed the live as a B word, I'm sorry that you got caught up in that. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I don't know who this guy is. I don't even want to show a picture of him. And then there's other people who are close to me that I really don't like, you know. However, there was one serious one. And I don't think this is okay because we had a contract to not talk about each other. So I'll show you guys. A staff in my former K-pop company comes out with a statement saying that they don't want to be associated with me and they're glad that my true colors are showing and that this whole time has been toxic and manipulative. This is the same person who drafted up the termination notice that blindsided all of us. And right after sharing this screenshot, goes on to promote something else. Okay? That's fine. That's fine. So this is the staff of my K-pop company. The same person who was with me, who was tasked to protect me when I was jumped and attacked in New York City. This is the same person who went to my girlfriend and 3 of my close friends from New York City drank with them, and in a close corner situation said this. I says, baby. I said, yes, princess. She says, I'm really scared. I said, what happened? This person just went on a really drunk rampage with me and all my friends. He was crying and begging me to leave you, seeing that you're a terrible, manipulative person. Like, we all know you're not like this, but he's really hurt and we don't know what to do, so we're just comforting him. Like, we all know you're not like this, but he's really hurt right now. We just don't know what to do, so we're just comforting him. Sorry to tell you this, but we're really worried for him. He doesn't seem to be okay. All right? This is the same person. And then, I hope I don't... Let me see. And then this same person, every month after I left my company, would text my girlfriend this. I think of you a lot, to be honest. I'm still very scared all the time that he will hurt you. I didn't reach out to talk bad about him to you, but I genuinely just hope that one day you will see him for the horrible, manipulative person that he is and find the strength to leave him. You deserve so much better in your life. You are such a kind and sweet person. Just please, until then, stay safe. And all the times, she let him slide. She let him slide, was worried about his mental health, until she says this. On the bottom, I wouldn't accept hearing such stuff about him anymore, Spencer. He's not the person that you think he is. Oops. I have a lot of things to say. my association with this company, I left this company. And I referenced it in my Crash Out Live that it was because of career suicide. It was a toxic environment where my boss would come in with me to therapy sessions and they would deny me healthcare. And I had to deal with this manager, amongst others. So I left. I was never close with this person. He might think that we were close, but to me, it was just an associate. I had no friends in Korea. So all these attacks on my characters coming up from people who this and that. And this person also launched a bunch of campaigns where they messaged everybody on my following list talking about how I am a whatever it is. And it gave me huge trauma responses. And I was convinced that I was a terrible person. I was convinced that all these things were like true about me. And I was like, what the heck is going on? And I haven't made a friend in like 3 to 4 months. And I'll have trust issues and like all these things. And these are all things I'm going to go to the EMDR therapist about. Okay? I didn't want to get the letters wrong. And I don't know how to respond to these situations. And it triggers me. So I will go and educate myself further. Everybody else, literally, I haven't talked to in 4 or 5 years. I was 15, 16. Like, you know, you are not important. I'm sorry for saying that. But I don't want to platform you. I don't want to give you attention in that way. And I don't have beef with you or anything, but it's just, if you're actively looking to clout chase and get some likes and then promote your gaming page, I have nothing to say to you. Hold on, it's better you turn off the comments. I'm open to the hate because the hate keeps me accountable. And I'm here to be accountable for all the things that I did wrong. And I am sorry. I am so sorry. And this is the consequences of my actions. The hate that came to me and the hate that came to my loved ones and my friends and my fans, it is something that I would never want in a million years and no one should ever have to deal with. And instead of taking accountability, I tried to stand up for you guys. And I stood up for you guys in the wrong way by screaming, and screaming is never okay. So, if you're hating, I still low-key don't like you because you're saying really mean things to me. Some of your tweets are funny. Some of them are really funny. It was so hard. I was like, wow. This guy seems like a terrible person. And I would look at the tweets. I'm like, wow. But then they're like funny. So like now I'm on your side. And I'm like, wait, I hate myself. And I'm like, okay, I can understand why I hear. But like, that's not true. And that's not true. And you know when the rumor is so crazy sometimes you can't even defend yourself? Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? You know? So, that's that. That's that. My question is, are the fan calls still on? Guys, literally, please don't make me promote something. I also could have just not read that. Hold on. I have asked my manager if I can show something. I guess my next steps to you guys, as I wait for his response, I will go to therapy to address my responses to triggering situations. A lot of you guys were saying that I was like threatening self-harm or using mental health as a shield or an excuse. I didn't this time. However, I know that if there are people who are struggling with mental health, a lot of them don't know how to navigate it and don't know how to ask for help properly and blindly throw these things around. And I was one of these people. And I will find a way to properly communicate that I am struggling. Don't worry, Damon. I won't. Okay, I won't. I won't. I'll find a way to properly communicate these things instead of just shoving it in your face. And I never use it as an excuse. But it can come off. You know what? No. I take accountability for that. I asked if I could play some music. And the reason I asked if I could play some music is because a lot of you guys are calling me jobless. And saying that my career has been tanking since me, myself, and I, and all this stuff. And like all the people who like are fans of me are weird because I'm a sexist, misogynist, and I have no talent and all these things. Not gonna lie, me, myself, and I, kind of garbage. Super butt cheeks. So I was like, can I play some music, Damon? Can I show them that how much better I've gotten in like the year, you know? And he said no. So my final thing here was to gag you guys with my music because it's coming and it's really, really freaking good. And nothing is gonna stop me from this path. However, moving forward, I will make an effort to shift my focus onto deeper and more serious art. My art so far has been the fan meetings, dancing, being in front of you guys, filming videos, doing lives. This is a good chance for me to look within myself, go to therapy, figure out things in my heart, and really shift all my attention on making the best possible music possible without all these little distractions that get me in trouble, like the election stuff. So, yeah. And if you hate me, myself, and I, that's okay. Me too. It sucked balls, but I've been training for a year. Seriously training really hard. So, things are coming. And yeah, that's it. A lot of people decide to take this opportunity to promote their GoFundMes and their friends' music. So I'm gonna promote my music. Thank you. Oh, and there's some big announcements coming. There's thank you, David. There's also some very big announcements coming. So stay tuned. Love you guys. That's that. Love you guys. Really, really. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for supporting me. I'm sorry for the hate that you had to experience and go through. No one deserves that besides me. And if you hate me, thank you for keeping me accountable. I don't like you, but I think you're a necessary evil. So, yeah. And I'm sorry to everybody that hurt. That's my apology. Done live. I hope I didn't say anything wrong. Okay, I guess. Oh, this live, I'm not saving. The one that I did before, I'll be saving. So I hope you guys screen recorded this one. Hopefully you guys don't take anything out of context. Bye.